Hey Guitarfest fans, thanks for tuning in. Hey look, we wanted to do this podcast to tell you a lot of things. That number one, Guitarfest has gone nowhere. We're still here. COVID has not stopped us. Shows have not stopped. We got another show scheduled for September 19th, 2021. And we've got a lot of surprises to bring you. So that's why we're here telling you with video on a new podcast, under new construction, under new ownership and everything, that we're still here. We're still going to bring you the best shows. We're still going to try to make it the best. We're still going to try to be the best guitar show in the whole state that we can. So look, that's why we're doing a podcast. We're bringing it bigger and better. Now we're here with video. Not can you just listen to us, you can see us. You can see the team. So look.
See the gear.
That's right.
You can see the gear. See the gear?
Absolutely.
Hear the gear.
Absolutely. That's like another thing that we want to do is let you know that we are here and we're going to bring you the gear. Another thing that we want to do. So me, your host, Jamie Hawk, and my co-host to the right, to the left of me here, who's my new vendor coordinator for the guitar show,
Rob Chura.
and my new co-owner, who's actually running the podcast right now, behind the camera right now.
Jackson, what's up?
Thank you very much, Jackson, for that introduction. Look, Jackson's a little bit mysterious right now. Jackson can shred, he can rip, and he's doing our computers right now. So me and the vendor coordinator, Rob, are here to bring you new information. To tell you, number one mainly, is we've gone nowhere. We're still here. We're waiting it out, and we got a new show scheduled. And it's scheduled September 19th, 2021. Mark it on your calendars. Be there. Look, if you're a beginner guitar player, you should be at Guitarfest. If you're an intermediate guitar player, you should be at Guitarfest. If you're a professional musician, you should be at Guitarfest. If you're starting a band or in a band, you should be at Guitarfest. If you're a drummer, where are you going to find one of your guitars for your band? Guitarfest.
Hey,
That's where it is.
It's been rumored that bass players also show up to Guitarfest.
This is true. This is true.
And you try to find one of them. Try to find a bass player. Try to find a bass player.
This is true. So look, as Rob stated, look, we're going to have it all there. So look, there's a lot of surprises, man. We're going to have everything there. So I want to do a lot of shout outs to a lot of people that we want to shout out to. And look, all you fans, all you vendors that have always come to our show, you know your role in Guitarfest. If we don't mention your name, please, we still love you. We want to shout out to you. But look, right off the top of my head, right off the rip, there's some main names that I want to actually give a shout out to. Number one is Clifton Guitar Works. Cliff, we love you. You've been with us since 2018, and you've been our sound guy for the sound stage and all our clinics, and you've done a great job. And the only reason that Cliff can't be at Guitarfest for that time and do our sound is because, what do you have? You got a gig in Nashville. Where is it, Rob?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Look at that. And we wish you well. God bless you, my friend.
Gig in Nashville. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's the top of one of the mountains right there.
Absolutely. And we wish you well. So, again, Cliff, have a great gig. Another shout out we want to give out to is one of our sponsors, actually, which Rob is wearing the shirt right now. It's Ed Buys Guitars, the guitar department down in Akron, down in the Kenmore Boulevard Avenue area. And Ed, you know who you are. You've been with us since day one, too. And we love you. Even though that picture depicts Ed as being such a grumpy guy, he's one of the greatest, nicest guys in the world. Ed, truly, I love you.
Integrity. You get integrity with Ed, and Ed has a great selection of guitars and amps, and he's got a whole freaking case of pedals, and like good pedals too, and then another case full of brand new pickups. I mean, you get what you need to get for your guitar, or get whatever you need. You go see Ed. He's right next to Lay's, right next door to Lay's.
Right.
I mean, right there in Kenmore. You know what? You walk in there and you're just like, oh yeah,
What I like about Ed's shop is sometimes he's always got other and new used stuff.
He always has it.
One week you'll go in there one day and you get a great deal on a Fender Mexican Strat that is mint condition. The next day you're coming out with the next week you go in there, you get a great deal on a Music Man. I mean, come on, it's just, and that's the way it is. Ed's always got stuff that's always rotating in his shop. So look, it's never the same day at the guitar department.
Never.
Period. So that's another shout out we want to give.
It is the department for guitars.
Absolutely. And Ed will be at the Guitarfest Guitar Show September 19th, 2021.
Buying, selling, and trading.
Absolutely. So like I say, if you're a fan of guitars, if you play guitar, if you're a beginner all the way to professional musician, please, it's a great place if you're a professional musician to network with other professional musicians, because it's a great place to hang out. We're going to have the gear, we're going to have vintage gear, we're going to have brand new gear, beginner gear, professional gear. We're going to have all kinds of gear, amps, pedals, effects. We're going to have all kinds of guitars, bass guitars, 12-string, 8-string, 7-string, all kind of guitars. So look,
and if you
it's the
are
place
a
to be.
beginner, you will learn something. And if you are an expert professional, you will learn something.
Absolutely. That's why we also have clinics. We're going to have food there also. And look, kids 12 and under are free. Admission is free. So please, it's a family event also. Bring your kids. If they want to hear, we're going to have live music with the clinics.
Bring your husbands.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Please, wives, bring your husbands. Please. That's what we want you. And wives, please come. Please. We want you there also.
We'll have something for just about everybody.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. So, look, and all you music fans, we're also probably going to have a lot of vinyl dealers there also. So, that's what we're looking at too. More surprises to come. Look, we're gonna have a load of clinics running on throughout the whole show all day, and entertainment. In fact, I am gonna give some surprises out, just a couple. Look, we also have one of a personal friend of mine that I actually want to give a shout out to. That I think is such a gracious dude. Is the company Custom Audio Mutations, Curran Murphy. Curran, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for everything. You make great amps.
Oh.
Thank you for the work you've done for me. And thanks for the setup on my guitar, on my Ibanez Sabre that you did, on my Walnut Ibanez Sabre. What a great setup it is, and I play it all the time. Curran, I absolutely love you, dude. Look, check Curran out. You have to check out his amps. Like we were talking before about his amps. He actually, his signature amp, from what I've known of, it's called the CM850. And it is like Marshall and Mesa on steroids. I don't know how to describe it, to tell you the truth. So, look, check them out.
It's like if Godzilla needed an amp. Okay? If Godzilla needed a guitar amp, Godzilla would get the Custom Audio Mutation guitar amp from Curran.
Curran,
I can't talk about it.
if you do a Godzilla line, call us.
Yeah. I'm going to want some royalty.
But look, shout out to you, dude. You are an awesome, gracious dude that absolutely does beautiful work on guitars and on amps. So thank you for everything also. Another personal shout out to you. Another personal shout out to another vendor of ours that's going to be at the show is Ben Rios Guitar Company, LLC. Look, thank you, Ben, for coming and being a sponsor and always backing us up. So look, we're going to love to have you there also. You got to check out his boutique guitars that he makes, his special made guitars, Rios Guitar Company. You got to check it out. And if you haven't checked him out, he actually put a post on Facebook during Christmas time. He was playing himself. The owner of the company can shred. Ben can shred. He was playing on a white Ibanez Gem, Steve Vai Ibanez Gem, that he was just ripping on and was doing all the Christmas tunes. Check him out on Facebook. Check that company out too. Thank you, Ben. That's another personal shout out I want to do. There's a lot of other shout outs I want to do. Like I said, all you Guitarfest fans and all you vendors, you know your role. If we don't say your name, please don't be offended. You know your role, you know your place in Guitarfest, and we all love you.
Oh, and if you are offended by anything, it's my job. So you contact me, and we'll resolve it. So There's not going to be any unresolved issues at our show.
Absolutely. Another good thing about another thing that's upgraded with our shows is me and Rob were talking about that earlier when we actually went to the Summit County Fairgrounds. Is there's no longer going to be any more electrical things that you got to walk over big, huge cords. They're doing electrical drops from the ceiling. So that's upgraded at the event also. Another thing with the event is don't worry about it. We have it scheduled in September. Vaccines are out. We're hoping the COVID cases are, from what I'm seeing on the news, are going down. And we're hoping that everything's going to be fine because we're going to have sanitation stations all over throughout the whole show. And we'll have it at the entrance and at exits also. And we'll also, all of our vendors will have to adhere to all of Ohio's ordinances and laws that they have to wear masks and 6 feet social distance, and everything will be fine. So, and I'm sure it'll roll just well. So please, come out to the show September 19th, 2021. Another thing is, look, we want to tell you that we want to hit the pavement running. We want to start where we left off.
Look, I think we've already done that.
Well,
I really think we've already done that. There's so much enthusiasm for the show.
That's true.
We didn't even realize how much.
That's true, and we
our vendors our vendors from the past are extremely responsive right now, and it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. It's like I cannot freaking wait for this.
Yeah, all you people that have personally reached out to me too, that I'm going to say some names. Tony Niedrich from West Park Music, that's going to bring Vola guitars with them. Look, thank you for reaching out to me personally. Alan Mans from Play It Again Music, thank you for talking to me personally. I'd love to have you at the show again too. Look, a lot of other people, Tom's Guitars. Tom, thank you for reaching out to me personally. Hey, look, I want you to know you can reach out to me personally. Go on that website, Guitarfest, our new website, which you'll see. Check out our new website, guitarfestguitarshow.com. No longer will you have to actually get an email from us on prices for tables or anything. Go on our website. There's a shopping cart website right then and there. You don't have to call us, but feel free to reach out to us. On our website, you will find my personal cell phone number and Rob's personal cell phone number too. Also, don't feel bad to call it. Call it anytime, any day or night.
Anytime.
We will get back to you.
We will get back to you.
Absolutely.
If I don't get back to you,
I will.
I will get back to you within 24 hours.
Absolutely. We guarantee it. Message us on Facebook, anything. We'll get back to you. Look, we want people. We want a great guitar show. We want to just hit the pavement running where we left off. So, being said that we want to hit the pavement running where we left off, start where we left off, we also got everything just as planned as for the April show that we were supposed to have in 2020. We were going to have Gunstone as a pre-show kickoff party for an opening act at 44 Sharp, the bar in Rootstown.
And that's on September 18th, night before.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're going to take off. We're going to take over where we left off. Start where we left off. We've got Gunstone as the opening act at 44 Sharp. And then after that, just like we had booked, Malia. Just like she was at our show, the last show that we had. She did a songwriting clinic. Malia, that's another shout out I want to give. We absolutely love you. And look, she is great. If you haven't heard of Malia, if you don't know about her, look her up on YouTube. Check her out. Not only is she easy on the eyes, but she can rip. Check her out. What I love that she did personally, one of my favorites, is you look her up on YouTube. She did a version of B.B. King, The Thrill Is Gone, and just ripped. I mean, she is a player. The girl can shred, my friend. The girl can shred. So look, she's going to be booked at a pre-show kickoff party also after Gunstone. Gunstone's going to be the opening act at 44 Sharp. Then Malia's going to play, and then we're going to have a great time. And then the next day, we're going to have another great time at the show. And we're going to have tons of people, and it's going to be a great time. And there's going to be tons of guitars and tons of vendors and tons of gear. So look, like I said, from novice, beginner, to professional musician, you need to be at Guitarfest. It's the one, the only, the greatest show in the state of Ohio, if you ask me. We're trying to be the biggest and the best. We want to bring it to you. Again, reach out to us. Tell us, call us, tell us what you want at a guitar show. We want to give it to you. Give us more ideas. Tell us what you want. We want to give our fans what they want.
It's your show.
Exactly. That's why we advertise as this. We've been advertised since day one, the new generation of guitar shows. Not only are we the new generation, we call ourselves that because, look, what Rob just said. It's your show. It is your show. Tell us what you want. We will bring it to you. We want to bring it to you. Look, I am 47 years old and I'm not embarrassed to say my age. But when I was younger, I used to go to guitar shows and it used to be an all-day event and a great time. Semi-celebrities signing autographs, signing vinyl albums all over, guitars all over, gear all over. Just a great time, like a great time to spend with your family all day and hang out.
That leads us to another thing. We have extended the hours as well.
Again,
it's no longer
bigger,
It's
better.
no longer 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. What do we come up 10 a.m. to?
I think it's
7?
10. I think it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and maybe even going to 7 p.m.
Yeah, we might go to 7 p.m.
So actually, it's almost open for us that we can stay later. So look, tell us. Reach out to us on Facebook. Reach out to us on our website, and tell us what you want. If you want a longer show, tell us what you want. We will bring it to you. But look, there's a lot of other shout outs we want to give to a lot of other people, and we didn't mention names and we don't have time. But look, we're coming back with a podcast, not only with more professional, with video, so you can see the team, but we're coming out with a podcast, and we're definitely going to do this every month. We're going to do it every month. That's what we're going to do. It's guaranteed. Probably more than every month. That's what we're starting at, and that's what we're guaranteeing.
Hey, and another thing too, if you got an idea for a podcast that we do, or video podcast, please throw it out there.
Tell us what you want.
We will look into it. We will go, hey, you know what? This guy's got a good idea, or this gal's got a good idea. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Tell us what you want. We want to bring
We got professional amplifier experts, guitar builders, I mean, you talking about the best of the best. We have access to those people. We got pedal people, we got amp people, guitar people, bass people, drum, whatever ideas you have, put them out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Reach out to us. Let us know. Let us know what you want. Again, from our other shows, thank you again. Also, Ken Haas from Reverend Guitars. We love you. Tony Niedrich from West Park Music in PA. We want to shout out to you too. You're coming to our show. You already reached out to me with Vola guitars you're bringing. So we want to shout out about Vola. There's another maker of guitars that me and Rob are just so excited about that we want to mention that we aren't paid. We aren't endorsing to do this. We just think that this maker and this brand of guitars and the individual that owns the company and that came out with this brand is an amazing player himself. Ola England and Solar Guitars, we absolutely love you. Reach out to us. We would love to have you at our show.
This is probably the most perfect, almost perfect instrument that I've ever laid my hands on.
It is a very nice, they're very quality instruments at very, very great prices.
I mean, go ahead and roll your eyes all you want, but this is one hell of an instrument. This is an instrument, not a guitar. This is an instrument.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pick one up and you'll understand.
You will.
That's enough said about Solar Guitars.
And be prepared not to put it, like if you got a day off, you get the guitar on a day off you got, because you're going to be late for work. Or you're not going to show up at work. So you're going to lose some money there by not showing up for work.
That's true.
So make sure if you get one, it gets dropped or delivered on a day off, because you will want that day off. You're going to fall asleep on the thing.
That's true. That's true. So look, reach out to us. We got a lot of surprises coming. We got clinics going on all day for the show. Again, September 18th, 44 sharp is the kickoff pre-show party. September 19th is going to be the show on Sunday at Summit County Fairgrounds, Talmadge, Ohio. So look, reach out to us. Tell us what you guys want. We got a lot of things planned, a lot of surprises, and we want to do a lot of shout outs. If we didn't mention your name, you guys know your role. There's a lot of vendors that we want to mention, but we can't mention everybody right now. So trust me. Thank you, everybody. Stay tuned. Check out our website. Check out things that are going on. Check out our Facebook page. Stay tuned, and please spread the word. Guitarfest. We're gonna cut it now, and we're gonna leave you with that, and we're gonna say, look, we'll see you at the show. We'll see you next month too. Later.